Welcome back to the Jesse Lopez 15-minute podcast, the only podcast worth listening to. We're back. This is part 2 of Pat Sirois smoking resin. You hear that? That's good. That's good resin, isn't it?
That is. It's good resin. They say good weed makes good resin. Shit. All right. So
you gotta get some new lungs, buddy.
Yeah. I need some. So we're talking about.
We never asked you of your first time doing stand-up comedy. I guess not with your reggae band or whatever the fuck.
Reggae band. No, my first time doing it. I remember I was at Club Image in Temple, Texas, and I went out and I had a few bits that I had, and I still remember some of the bits, and then some of them I'm actually like, those are some good premises. I can probably go back and mine those now.
That's what I do sometimes.
Go back and visit like old ass premises that you had. But I thought about
fucking who?
Fucking who? No. I had a bit. One of the first ones I ever wrote was about dream catchers, having a dream catcher in your car, and how that was stupid because they were be like. Basically, if you got a dream catcher in your car, first of all, that's dumb because if you're dreaming in your car, you have fallen asleep and become a danger to yourself and others. That's a big problem. But at the biggest problem that I had with it in the joke was I was just like, you got to fucking, because that's what I was like, nobody is comfortable just being white anymore. That was the joke. I dove right in with racial humor.
Yeah.
I said, nobody's comfortable just being white anymore. Everybody's got to throw like a little multiplier on there, I got my
Indian.
Yeah. I was like, you got people like, oh, I'm Irish. I'm Irish. And I was like, people who are Irish always try to fucking blame their bad habits on being Irish. They're always like, oh, I got a strong Irish temper and a fiery Irish temper and a strong Irish thirst. Like, it kind of sounds like you're a drunk asshole. Like, it actually sounds like you are. I was like, some people they say they're not white, they're Native American. No, I'm not Native American. I'm a quarter Cherokee. You're also 3/4 not Cherokee, and I think that ought to fucking count. I was like, you get people that I was like, they try to put dream catchers in the rearview mirror, They got a dream catcher, like, I'm just kind of going through the bit now. I was like, if you have a dream in your car to catch, it means you fall asleep at the wheel, become a danger to yourself and others. I was like, but the worst thing is, is that what, you're a fucking blonde guy named Brent, not running Brent, not sitting Brent. Not Brents with wolves. No, you're a blonde guy named Brent. So take that fucking dream catcher down and give it to a real Indian before you give it smallpox and it dies. And that was one of my first bits. I had a bit about all the shit from my first set was another one about I didn't feel I should pay my gas bill because how do you own gas? Gas is made up of dinosaurs, decomposed dinosaurs. So if a velociraptor shows up at my door asking for the gas money, I'll give it to him, but not the regular gas guy. This is all my first shit. So I did it at Club Image in Temple, Texas, and I fucking I went up.
Well, you've been doing it for a while. Did they yank you with a giant cane at the end of your bit?
Yeah, it was a big cloud. Yeah. They was blowing a whistle and shit.
In the 70s, they just gonged you.
Yeah.
Show.
They fucking.
Did you do it well?
I did pretty good. I did do pretty good.
Everybody says that about their first time.
Your first time, you do better. There's people who say you did it horribly the first time. I think you do good your first time. You do bad your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth time. That's when you do bad.
I did good like 3 times in a row, and then I completely ate shit at this Mexican cantina or bar or whatever that I ended up being a bouncer at.
Oh, where was it? Isol, Iluna?
East Side. East Side Avenue. What? I have their shirts. I still have shirts.
Oh, okay. I think I remember whatever her face used to run that Pioros Recess open mic. Remember that shit from back in the day?
Oh, fuck.
That means pure laughter, right? Pioros Recess.
Pioros Recess, yeah.
Yeah. It was Pioros Recess at fucking Isol Iluna on 6th.
Oh shit! I did that a couple of times.
Yeah.
That was a garbage mic.
Yeah, I never went. I heard it was fucking trash.
Yeah.
But no, you do good your first time, like, or at least like your nervousness or whatever. Like
you're excited.
Yeah, you're excited.
Also, you've been thinking of this 3 minutes for years.
Exactly.
So you literally wrote a year in your head to prepare you to this. And then the next time it's already old and you haven't written more.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's another thing that's funny is you think you have to do new stuff every time you're up. I think some people never shake that. I've met comics and not comics like me, guys who are figuring out what the fuck they're doing wrong in comedy, and they think that they have to do something new every time they go up. But it's like, no, take that one thing and fucking work with it. Like,
well, it's a combination of both.
Yeah, no, you're right, it is. But I think the new thing should be a different tag or a different take on it. But like, you really do have to hammer some bits out until they fucking work. And I think immediately when you get into comedy, you start thinking like, nah, I need something new, And maybe you do. Maybe your brain needs to fucking switch channels. I don't know.
I think if you can like rearrange your jokes, like if you like, funny, 1, 2, 3. You know how it's like 3.
Yeah.
Funniest, funnier, funny. Like you maybe rearrange them or change those tags.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah. You got to make some changes. You don't just go up and do like verbatim the same set.
Yeah.
And I think some people
feel
the pressure
years
to write like. They're like, well, I did 3 minutes last time, and this is what I did, so now I need to write a whole new 3 minutes. And like, I think you miss out on a lot of like joke revisiting tips.
What do you call that? Development.
Yeah. You miss out on developing jokes. But
who's who's the one with the lisp now? And the poor vocabulary. It's the Frenchman. Not the Mexican.
Well, people make that mistake. They fucking they do that. But your first time you do good, and or at least like you got the energy. You're nervous, and so like that kind of like plays to the crowd a little bit. And you know it's your first time. My first time I did it, I do it, and then there's this guy named Brick Andrews, and
Brick Andrews. That sounds like a cartoon character, or like a bad guy in a
Disney
movie.
Like 1950s gangster in a cartoon movie. But he fucking he was hosting there, and he also was hosting at the Velveeta Room the next night in Austin. Because apparently, like the people would make the trip up from Austin to Temple and go do this open mic, and I had just I was coming in from Colleen in the Temple. I had no clue about the Austin comedy scene whatsoever, and so
I still don't.
Yeah, I've got a few glimpses at it. It's pretty good. No, but so I go out there and I meet him. And he came up to me and he was just like, hey, man, I think you did a really good job. Hey, I'm going to be a host of the Velveeta Room tomorrow night, man. You should come by and do some time. And I was just like, oh, shit. I did not know it was the open mic and anybody could do it. You used to call by signing up. You had to call and sign up and leave a voicemail. My name's so-and-so. I want to get on this is like 2008. And so I did that. And I remember like riding home from Temple to Colleen or Copper's Cove with my girlfriend. And I was just like, yo, I did comedy once, and I'm getting invited to play at the Velveeta Room in Austin, Texas, and like it was an open mic,
the world famous Velveeta Room.
Yeah, home of the big cheeses. And so I go there and like I remember I went up and I just did I did really bad. I did a joke where I said, I've been listening to a lot of T-Pain lately, and T-Pain he kind of confuses me because he's like he has that one song called "I'm in Love with a Stripper," and then he has another song called like. He's in love with the bartender. I think he's just working his way around the strip club. Like, I'm just waiting for his next song to come out called I'm Fucking the Door Guy. And, like, in retrospect, that's pretty goddamn funny. Fuck you, Velveeta Room, circa 2008, because they didn't laugh at that shit at all.
I always thought the song was I'm in love with a hooker. I don't know why. I'm in love with a hooker.
Sometimes you project. You see what you want in a song.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah. But, and so I fucking, I did that, and then, like, and then I started just kind of like back and forth. I would go to, I would go and do the Austin open mic sometimes, and then I would do the Club Image open mic sometimes, and I just like started like awkwardly working myself through comedy and like being given like 10 minutes at the Temple open mic when like I had no clue what the fuck 10 minutes was like, and then that's the year I want to delete out of comedy. I want to delete 2008 out of my comedy career. I want to have only been doing it for 7 years and not for 8, because that was the one where I was just doing like I know what the fuck I was doing. I had no clue, and then I went to Connecticut, and that was where I started getting out of the scene and shit.
Connecticut. What drove you to Connecticut?
Family. That's what my dad's from. My dad's family is based out of Hartford, and so like all of his brothers and sisters, my tonks and my unks, they all live in the surrounding Hartford area. I got a ton of cousins and shit. So like I had gone up there for family reunions twice in a row. Or 2 years back to back. I went up there, not even family reunions. 1 year was for family reunion. 1 year was just to go chill with like the immediate fam. And I went up there and like I really, really like bonded with my cousins, and it was like cool like finding this whole, because like we were military, we moved around a lot, so I didn't get a chance to like see that side of the family like really, because like we lived in El Paso and like we're not gonna go all the way up. This wasn't like feasible. We lived in Germany for 7 years. Like, you just really couldn't go see the family. And then so my dad fucking was just like, we started taking up trips to go see the fucking family. And so at this point, I'm out of high school. We go up. We're doing our, I'm having fun. We're hanging out with my cousins and shit. I just started doing the stand up, and then like I fucking at that point I was just like, that's what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, and then my girlfriend fucking, we broke up, and she went down to Texas State in San Marcos, and I was just living in this fucking fourplex apartment on a street called Northern Dove in Copperas Cove, Texas. Really shitty part of my life. Like, we were like getting into fights with these dudes who lived down the street.
Okay, so you don't want to delete the year of comedy. You just want to delete the year of your life.
Yeah, perhaps. It's like a shit year. Yeah.
You see, I'm a
yeah, goddamn. Yeah,
what do those dentists for the brain? What do you call those?
Dentists for the brain?
Those people psychology
people. Fuck what it's called. It's now called
dentists for the brain.
Yeah, psychiatrist. Fuck all that bullshit. Or psychologist. Which one is psychology? Psychology is where they can prescribe medication.
Yeah, one of them can prescribe psychology or psychiatrist.
Psychology. Psychiatry can just talk to you.
Okay, I've had both.
Yes,
I've had like 6 of them, and I've gotten into arguments and almost heated fights.
Really?
With them. Yeah, I remember there was a counselor. My right before I was in like a few days, weeks maybe. It's a weird timeline that I can't put in my head right now, but I threatened to bite a woman's nose off, and they sent me to this psych ward, and I was stuck there. And it was like, it's going to be 3 days. So I was like, okay. And then after the 3rd day, I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. And they're like, no, you're not.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I was like, holy shit. And you know what the fucking weird part is? I think I've talked about it. It was a hospital. They turned into a medical, a psych ward.
Yeah.
So I was born in that hospital. And when they took me into the van, and I was like, hey, this is the hospital I was born in. And then when they told me I couldn't leave, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die in the hospital that I was born in. I was like, dude, I don't do drugs, but I was tripping that day when they told me, like, no, you can't. And there was people like talking to themselves. It's like, I don't belong here. Yeah. I straightened up like that. I was like, I'm not crazy. Like, I'll never bite anyone's nose.
Yeah. That's nuts. Yeah, I fucking, I was in a low point, and I fucking I went up to go see my dad's family, and I was like talking to my aunt, and I was just like, basically saying like my ex was doing great. She had gone down to college and was going to school, and like she was already like people had, since we started dating, what the fuck is she dating that guy for? She was like gorgeous, and I was
I always feel like none of my exes ever like go downhill. They always go up. I'm like,
yeah.
I was like, how could you be better without me?
Yeah, that's the curse of fucking. That's the curse of being a dude. Your girlfriends are always going to do better than you when you break up.
And I'm like, shit, dude. I want a girlfriend where like 3 years later, I haven't heard of what happened. Oh man, she fucking killed herself.
Oh, dude, how tight would that be? Like, that's so fucked up. It sounds so fucked up, but from both. First of all, like both of my relationships, like my long term, I've had two ones that I consider like real, like meaningful relationships. And in both of them, it's like they're like I always feel like I'm doing worse than them, and like when we break up, and like I don't, but I'll meet guys who they're like, yeah, me and my girlfriend broke up, and then she got really bad into drugs, and now she's getting fucked by this biker gang or whatever, and you're just like, hell yeah, that must be so tight to like
be like you see
to win one, to win one. I would love to have I would love to be like with a girl, and then we broke up, and then everybody was just like, man, she's a real piece of shit, dude. Like that does not happen. Like both my relationships, like we broke up, and people were just like, man, she was really cool, really pretty, dude. And I was just like, yeah, I know. She's smart, she's funny. We all liked her. And I was like, yeah, I know you guys all loved her. Just once, I would like to be the fucking the winner.
The winner.
Yeah.
I have this joke that I say about how if a girlfriend kills herself for you, she becomes your booty call in the afterlife.
You're just like using it like the heaven phone.
Hey, baby.
I'm here now. Yeah, no, it's nice up here. So I wonder if we want to get together, maybe.
Yeah, I could take a 6-pack over.
Yeah. And you have a whole new heaven to explore, and you still only hit her up past midnight. Instead of like, she's like, well, why don't you hit me up like 3 in the afternoon? We'll go watch a heaven movie, and we'll go to the heaven ball. You're like, nah, I don't know. It's just you want to hang out tonight. You know?
Yeah. I bet you in heaven there's no good movies. Just Field of Dreams and shit.
Yeah, like
fucking the Muppet Babies.
Yeah, like a Kirk Franklin fucking documentary and shit. Fucking yeah, no, I felt like I was in the losing end at that point. I was living in I was being a shit house. I was selling weed, living in this fucking fourplex apartment. Fucking, we were getting in a fight with these fucking like these kids. We called them retarded gangbangers. It was like this like criminal element on this already shitty criminal street, and like I don't know. It was just like a dark time. I was really depressed, and I went up to Connecticut, and I was hanging out with my aunt, and we were drinking one night, and she was like, man, I don't know. I just feel like I gotta get the fuck out of Texas. And like, I didn't even say that like leadingly, as though I was like telling her like saying I'd like to come here. I literally just said I gotta get the fuck out of Texas. And she was like, why don't you just come here? I'll get you a job at AT&T. Come on. I was like,
holy shit.
Yeah, fuck it. So I went back 6 weeks later. I was fucking on the road.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that. I went back up there. I got the job at AT&T. I started going to open mics and comedy clubs and shit. And then like, next thing you know, by the time I left Connecticut, I was getting work. I was doing weekends at the club and shit, like the local club, and like I was doing my thing. And then I met Rob Gagnon up there.
Good guy. I like that guy.
Yeah, Rob Gagnon, awesome. But,
there's nothing I could say bad about him. That's what I don't like about him.
Yeah,
I can't say anything bad. That's
you can't criticize
what I
Rob
hate
Gagnon.
because I can't criticize him.
Yeah, great guy. Like I met him, and then he was like, "I'm moving to Austin," and I said, "That's kind of where I'm from, or near where I'm from." I was like, "I don't know, man. I might see you in a bit." And then we stayed in touch, and I fucking moved on down.
Dude, if you guys both make it like super big, it could be a story. So,
we'll have a story. Dude, I would love to nothing more like than to share a fucking long and illustrious comedy career, and occasionally check in and work and do projects for Rob Gagnon. That'd be so fucking tight.
That would be great.
Yeah,
that's the dream.
The dream, yeah. But that was how my first comedy shit sprung out. And I remember by the time I got to Connecticut, I still wasn't like that funny, and I fucking
you still ain't, buddy.
Yeah.
Nah, you're like I said, you're one of the funniest guys I know.
Oh shucks, but
oh shucks.
But I moved there, and I fucking was I didn't have time, or I cussed a lot, and like it's just like ugh.
What's wrong with cussing? Dude, I cuss and I
well, there's an idea. There's an idea when you, for example, the time when I got pulled aside by the club owner and was like, "Hey man, you're funny, but you say fuck all the time."
Okay.
And like I would say fuck all the time in the sense of like okay, I wouldn't.
Instead of you say fuck.
Exactly, it was a syllable filler.
Yeah, that's not.
Where I'd be like,
good.
I remember exactly one time with the thing he talked about. I said I went to go say my gay coworker. And the joke's about gay people. I forget what the joke was. And I went to go say my gay coworker. I said my motherfucking gay coworker, and like paid $30 to sit down and watch a fucking comedy show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my motherfucking gay coworker, like, and I was like, oh, he's like, why did you even have to say what was the point there? And I was like, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Where do I find that guy?
I write in my fucks and motherfuckers and I write
see,
them.
I do not, and but I still cuss because it's all like syllable filler for me. Like whenever I say fuck.
It is, and I did have a problem with that, but now that I write them in, it's a lot more. It flows better.
Yeah. Well, it's like if that becomes your go-to little tick word.
Yeah, the tick word.
That
can
be a big
bad.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah, I told it once to fucking Chad Comstock. You remember that guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's still around here.
No, he's in Reno.
Oh, okay. No wonder I hadn't seen him in a while. I thought he died in a boxing accident.
Yeah.
He just boxed the wrong guy.
He died in the turn of the century baseball game. I swear that's how he dressed.
Yeah.
Like Chad Comstock looked like he came on a trading card and a pack of gum.
No, yeah. He told me, he's like, no, you don't use fuck enough. He told me.
That would be his advice.
I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
No, dude, fuck that. Thought you could use fuck more, pussy.
Yeah.
You're a fucking faggot. You say fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Queer.
That's
fuck
it,
you.
Don't be a fucking faggot. Use fuck more.
Yeah. What are you fags doing? Not fucking girls, probably. The first time.
Yeah.
The first time the first time I ever met Chad, he came over to my house and he was a real fucking dick. He came with Lawson Bennett. And
I remember
he was
the
drunk.
fucking Indian.
Yeah.
Indian.
He was a drunk asshole, man. And one time I said something and I was just all like, somebody showed up and I was like, hey, what's up, my man? And I said my man and dapped the guy up. And Chad was like, huh, it's fucking funny when white guys try to say my man. I was like, dude, you're at my fucking house, first of all. And then I also just say my man.
That's part of his charisma.
Exactly. Which, like, by the time I didn't like his ass, so I was like, I told Lawson, I was like, that guy's kind of a fucking prick. He's like, no, he's pretty cool. You gotta get used to him. I was like, whatever. So then, fast forward a few months later, and we're all drinking down at Crowbar on South Congress, and we're all chilling and shit, you know, doing our thing. And Ben Cholak and fucking Comstock show up. And Comstock comes over, and he sits down, and he's just, you know, being Comstock, fucking.
Yeah.
I really do like the guy now. Like, but at the time, this is the second time I ever hung out with him. So then we leave, and I walk over, and me and Chris Tellez decide we're going to go smoke weed at his house. So I walk over to the car with Tellez, and I get in, and then fucking Comstock comes over and gets in the car, too. And I was like, oh, he must know Chris. So we go to Chris's house, and the whole time there, dude, like, there and leaving, and then we give him a ride, and he's, like, just being a fucking, like, almost confrontational prick. He's like,
yeah,
fucking, I own a fucking home, dude. I own a house with a fucking chick, with a good kid. You guys even have sex? You guys even have girlfriends? Shit like that. And we're like, dude. He's like, I don't even know what the fucking roommate is. The fuck is a roommate? I don't have a fucking roommate. Got a fucking wife, pay for a house, want money, my work. It was just like, it was like very like tiring, and he kept it up for hours. So then we give him a ride home, and he gives Chris the wrong address, and then tries to bitch at Chris. And Chris is like, dude, I'm fucking helping you out, man. I'm giving you a fucking ride. And he was just like, well, whatever, man. All right, whatever, faggots. Have fun, not fucking pussies. And like got out of the car and left. And Chris is like, dude, I gotta say, man, you hang out with some fucked up people. And I was like, I don't know that guy. He was like, well, I thought that was fucking your homeboy. Chris was like, no, I thought that was your homeboy. I was like, dude, this whole time I was like, man, how does Chris even like this guy? This guy fucking sucks. And it was just like we fucking. But it was fun. That's probably why me and him like I got along so well to that because we were both just like, wow, what a classic mix-up. Yeah. But then I told Lawson, I was like, hey man, your fucking friend Chad's kind of a fucking prick, man.
I thought he was your friend.
Yeah, I was like, man, he's kind of a prick. And then Lawson fucking went to him and was like, hey man, if I introduce you to some people, man, you fucking better be in your best behavior. You hang out with them, and like, you know, Lawson's way more assertive than you would imagine he would be, you know?
Not when it comes to paying rent. I lived with him for like a year. And yeah, he tried to pay his rent with excuses.
Yeah. You can cash those in, though.
No, what do you call it? Wes Corwins, he's like, yeah, dances with credit collectors. That's his Indian name, because he's like a quarter Indian or something.
Yeah, credit collectors, that's so fucking funny. Yeah, that fool fucking... Yeah, so he went up and told like Comstock, like, hey man, you know, fucking if I introduce you to some people, you know, you better carry yourself correctly when you're around them, because that's my name on the line, blah 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 blah. And then Comstock came up and apologized, and like we've been friends since, man. I actually like him a lot.
I like the style, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things. Like, I mean,
it's not a first impression kind of thing, though.
Yeah, I think like he's one of those guys you have to like see behind the curtain and be like, oh okay. But then I completely understand people would saying, well, no, I don't want to work that hard to get to know a guy who's been a fucking piece of shit to me. And I'm like, yeah, that you have that right. Yeah. You do not owe that to him, you know. But I just so happened to. So
no, I just give the what do you call it? The image of being an asshole, and then I'm kind of like neutral, I guess.
Yeah. It is like I said, your fucking online persona and your personal persona are.
I work very hard on that.
Yeah, I've worked very hard on there being a huge rift between who I am as a person and who I am online. Yeah. Have you kept away all the people you want to keep away?
I don't want to keep away anyone anymore. I'm a better person now. Actually,
I'm still saying I would love to see the Jesse Lopez 2016 apology tour.
Oh man, you heard it here first at the Jesse Lopez 15-minute podcast. Jesse Lopez will reform and stop calling people what did I call them? Factards. Factards.
Yeah.
I used to call people fagtards, and I'm not gonna use that. Actually, I need another word for faggot. I'm gonna say queer, maybe maricon. I need a new word because I'm gonna stop that in 2017.
Okay, so
it's my new resolution.
Yeah. If you this is still
to add creativity.
This is still problematic. Oh, to add creativity.
Because
pussy is like, but like that's still problematic because they could say like, oh well, why does a female organism.
Fuck them, dude. Anybody that has a problem with someone calling someone else a pussy should be the one being called a pussy. If you're not being called a pussy, then it's not your fucking problem. Don't be a fucking pussy.
Yeah, quit being such a pussy about it.
Yeah.
Let's see, you can call him a fucking
Queen?
puto. Ironically, just like, hey, fuck you, puto. Like,
Puta.
it's funny. I think when
I say puta sometimes.
when white guys say it, just says like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, fuck you, puto. It's like unexpected. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Pat Dean is that bit where he just goes, hey, it's doing some like one of his coworkers' voice, and he's like, yeah, we're this Mexican guy. He was like, hey, puto. He's like, no, he doesn't sound like that at all.
You know what? One time I was talking to some guy and he was talking about his Japanese roommate or friend or whatever, and he was going, "Oh yeah, my friend said, oh, I like the sake, whatever." And I was like, "Dude, exaggerated, motherfucker." And I was like, I wonder if he comes always like, "Oh yeah, I'm John Wong," like talking normally, and then this guy's brain,
Or,
he's going, "You like a one sake? I like a one sake." Like so fucking in his brain.
Yeah, that's all he hears. That's funny.
Just a fucking kung fu.
Yeah, he's like watching an old '80s kung fu movie. He's like, dude, this guy sounds just like you. He's like,
exactly. He looks like you too.
Yeah.
Do you own a sword? Remake this movie right now.
Do you own a sword? Oh man.
Oh no, yeah, dude. I was talking to you about writer's block. I have like a month's old writer's block.
Oh yeah, that's what
literally, man. I haven't written anything good in 3 months. Well, probably longer, but written a bit that I can take on stage. Yeah. I have not done that in quite a while. Well, except that stuff that I met my girlfriend's family and they're black.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, Tyler Perry's movie.
Yeah.
Kind of fucking shit, which I'm working on.
Yeah.
But before that, if I didn't meet her family, I would have nothing.
Yeah. I feel like I'm right now going through a little bit of writer's block, but I'm coming off of a hot streak. I was on a hot streak where I wrote like 7 minutes that like went in the fucking act. And I was like, wow, I'm fucking killing it right now. And then like it's starting to like wind down right now. And I'm a little pissed about it. And I know it comes and goes, but I've noticed it's for me it's like a change of environment and a change of atmosphere. Like I find myself writing a whole bunch of new jokes after I start a new job, or after I do something, just doing something new. When I do something new that like switches up my fucking my everyday fucking steez. Yeah. I find myself like being a little more creative.
Well, I think my anger's gone, and that used to help me fuel it.
Oh yeah.
And also I've had really good moments of sleep. When I can't sleep, I write. Yeah. And also I moved twice in the last 6 months. That also fucked me up a little.
Oh yeah. It's the opposite.
Tired.
Yeah.
Also. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing testosterone. What do you think? Yeah, I am.
Have you tried just eating shark testicles or tiger testicles?
Tiger testicles.
Tiger penis soup. That's what it is.
I eat tiger peanut soup from behind. That's what I do.
I love eating tiger penis soup. You gotta eat that tiger penis soup, right?
You know what? That would be an awesome cure for somebody to be like, "Oh, you need to suck dick and eat the cum." To get that testosterone going. All right, fuck it. Okay. Fuck it. Can it be my own cum? No, it's got to be another dude's cum. Yeah, it's just recycling. You're ingesting other people's cum.
Oh shit. Yeah. Writer's block. It's hard to tackle, man. It kind of just has to like come around naturally. But I think there's things you can do to like
jumping jacks.
I don't know. Well, one thing that
or is that for erections?
Yeah. Doing something physical really does like clear your fucking mind like that too. Like I know like at times like where I'll go on a walk and just like go like I'll walk for like an hour and then that kind of just like kicks your shit back into gear. I don't know. It's you gotta shake shit up. I just give like bland generic advice.
Yeah, shake it up, you gotta keep positive.
Yeah, do your thing. Fucking, what I'm saying, just show love, respect.
That is true. Just I hate fucking that advice. We're like, you just keep your head up, man. Keep positive. Fuck you, man.
No, I thought about a bit I wanted to do about like just like the horrible advice that like we just take as good, and people are just like, man, just fuck out of bullshit, just do you.
Just do you.
And some people are like, hell yeah, that makes perfect sense. And like, but if you put any level of thought into it, you're like, what does that even mean?
You have insulted me.
Yeah, just do me. What the fuck does that? Who else have I been doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another shit, man. I'm not
Crazy.
a comedian. I just play one on stage. That's
Maybe you should try to write from the stage.
from the stage, just on the stage writing.
Well, you know, like, is it right from the stage? Like you think of a concept, and you just go up there and fucking
Just do it.
and just riff on it and see where it goes.
I get tongue tied, and then words
Yeah.
don't come in. I'm like, constitutionalized. I don't know those words. I have to write them down and repeat them.
I can see that. Well, here's what you can do: is you get the idea out, and you record yourself doing the idea, and then you go back and you listen, and then you write from that bit. So you say, like, you go up, you want to do a joke about, immigration, or whatever, and you go up and you're like, think about fucking immigration. It's fucking like the fucking.
Are you doing impersonation of me?
What's the fucking word? The fucking Constitution. I don't fucking know what the word is. But then you go back and you listen to it and you go, oh, this is the word I was going for. So you take that clay that is the rambling bit, and then you refine it into something else afterwards, and then you go back with that refined version and try that again.
Huh. That's not gonna help me.
Yeah, that didn't solve my problem at all.
Just do me.
No, fuck on the bullshit. I'm just gonna do me, man. I like that meme advice better that I got from that meme. That was. I don't want long, thought out, nuanced advice. I want memes. It's right to the point.
I hate memes. The memes is like the people think they're funny. I'm gonna make memes, and I got 10 likes, so I'm funny.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the paint by numbers comedy.
Yeah. That's very true. But without memes, how would we know what people be like?
What people be like,
or when they be like that. I don't like without memes. I wouldn't know.
I'm actually doing my own memes, like saying like, this is what your face. This is the face you make when nobody listened, and it's a guy hanging from a noose.
I remember, you had that one where I remember it was Terry Schiavo. You had a Terry Schiavo.
Oh yeah, the Terry Schiavo. It was a quote: "Be nothing, do nothing, say nothing," or something like that.
Oh yeah, you would take inspirational quotes and put them in a horrible image. Yeah. I liked that. I liked that little run.
I should start doing those again.
Yeah.
If you say it's good, it has to be good.
Yeah, I mean, don't tell people I gave you the advice to do it, but do it.
Yeah, no, it got
keep my fingerprints the fuck off of it, but do it though.
Yeah. They got kind of rapey, those things. I got that Deliverance picture where the guy's trying like.
Yeah.
The only one that can stop you from, I don't know what is you. I don't know. Go to Jesse fucking Lopez. Watch those fucking memes. Some of them are disgusting. Sorry. There's like a dead.
I would like to the person who was still listening to your podcast, but that was disgusted by your memes. Like one person's like, "Oh, I really enjoyed the 15-minute Jesse Lopez podcast," and I went and saw the memes, and just, oh my lord,
yes, there's
the memes on this guy.
There's a dead giraffe in one.
There's
actually a dead word.
I heard they didn't die.
I hope so. Yeah, he just broke its neck and had to.
Yeah, right. Dragging his fucking head around.
Yeah, and eventually drowned in a puddle.
Yeah. That's funny.
That is funny. Damn.
Man.
No more resin?
No more resin. What time is it
actually? We're going to have to wrap this up because this young man here has a show.
Yeah.
In Copper's Cove? Where? I don't remember.
No, it's on South Congress.
Congress.
So if you steal this phone and you're listening to this audio recording within the next hour and a half, I'll be at... hold on. Jake Rowe runs it. Shout out to Jake Rowe, man. Young kid doing his fucking thing. I like the guy.
Yeah, he's just doing him. Well... anything you want to plug? Twitters and
at PZTX on Twitter, at PEEZYTX, also on Instagram, and then go to Vanilla Presley. That's my hip hop comedy super group that I do with fellow comedian Lane Crayrup.
Lane Crayrup. Also, if you need a phone repair.
Yeah, well, no, he doesn't repair them anymore. He just buys and sells them.
Oh, nice.
Lane is so fucking locked in on how to run a business that Lane said. He said he started noticing that phone repairs were accounting for 30% of his time and 10% of his income.
Oh, wow.
So he nixed it. Because Lane looks at problems, identifies them, solves them.
He's a very nerdy guy. That can probably do the number thing.
Yeah.
Where you count with a calculator.
When you count with a calculator?
What do you call it?
If he's really nerdy, he might be able to do the thing where you count without one.
He's the dentist. He's a dentist for the computer.
He's a dentist for your mind, way. Oh, that's so tight.
Shit, man.
Man, I would love to see you interview Jared Hawley on your 15-minute podcast.
Oh man, no, yeah, he's an interesting character.
Yeah, it would be funny because he might be openly hostile towards you. Who knows? But
I invite that. I invite every one of my guests to physically attack me.
Oh man,
or try to seduce me. Either way.
I saw this new comic. She's this young black girl, and she seems funny. She seems nice. I saw her at an open mic, and she was talking. I think she's very young. She's like 19, and she was talking about how she is very, very sheltered, and by her own words, very nerdy and very white, as is her words.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, "Yeah, like the other day, I saw somebody do cocaine for the first time. It was like right outside of the mic, and the guy just did it right off his hand, and then he looked at me and said, I looked like I knew what Gouda cheese was. And I wanted to be like, oh, you met Jared? I haven't confirmed them yet, but it has to be. Who the fuck else would that be? Like,
He'll be doing cocaine and say Gouda cheese.
Girl, you look like you know what Gouda cheese is. I was like, oh, yeah, so you met Jared.
Well, on our next episode, we're going to have Jared Hawley. If you want to know more about Jared Hawley, go to Jesse fucking Lopez on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Facebook, I think.
Yep.
That's all the time we have.
Boy.